Welcome into this latest edition of the Charleston County Connects podcast. I'm your host, Sean Smetana, and I'm joined by Project Manager Extraordinaire Mackenzie Kelley. And the latest project that you've been working on is the Palmetto Commerce Interchange.
That's right.
We're recording this mid-November. You've just had an update for the public. What were the main takeaways from the updates?
Okay, so we started this project on August 1st of 2023. So for this construction update meeting, it's an opportunity for the public to come to the meeting and express any concerns or get updates on the project. A huge milestone we met in November was putting the girders or the beams across the interstate. So if you drive along on I-26, you're now driving under portions of the bridge, which is really exciting. Moving forward, we're going to be pouring the concrete for the bridge deck in December sometime. And we think the bridge portion of the project will probably be done early next year.
So those are big milestones. And if you're going backwards, what were the basic goals for the project at its first inception?
Sure. So our basic goals were, of course, we want to reduce travel times, enhance commutes, and increase mobility and connectivity in this area. So not only are we improving if you're traveling public and vehicles, but we also included a 10-foot multi-use path that will connect from Weber Boulevard, go over the interstate to Salamander and Otranto.
Okay.
So for example, if you're working over on Palmetto Commerce, you could ride your bike to work if you lived over in Northwoods Estates or in that area.
Very cool. Very cool. And the interchange does take people directly to Palmetto Commerce Parkway.
That's right.
So for the average driver, would you anticipate a lot of that heavy truck traffic then being diverted there as opposed to staying on 26 east or west?
Yeah, so you should see a relief off of Ashley Phosphate and US 78 because they'll now have that direct access.
What are the biggest challenges when you're building an interchange versus when you're building, like Glen McConnell was just widened to 6 lanes. So what are the biggest challenges when you're dealing with an interchange?
Definitely operating on the interchange. All of our traffic delays at night, or even for girders, we had to shut down the interstate for 4 nights. So that's pretty difficult, challenging, but it's been going really well so far.
What sort of lane closures or nighttime construction or any impact on the traveling public do you anticipate moving forward?
It should be more minimal now that we have the girders up. That was kind of the main. There may still be some lane closures that we'll need to do to bring material in or continue working. But for the most part, doing good.
Okay. What's anticipated construction completion date? And then what happens after that? Because there's always a couple punch list items that you guys go and knock out.
That's right. So we are supposed to have substantial completion, which means the bridge will be open to the public in early 2026. And then they'll have a few months to finish up those punch list items.
Okay. This project, PCI, was the second sales tax?
That's correct.
Okay.
Fully funded by the 2016 sales tax.
All right. Anything else the public needs to know as we move forward in this process?
We have a lane closure scheduled December 1st through the 16th for a portion of Weber and Blue House. That's coming up pretty soon. That's for us to do some deep drainage under the roadway and then also some concrete road pouring.
During the holidays, though, do lane closures still occur or they happen less frequently?
They'll be a lot more minimal. We'll try not to do them during like Christmas or anything like that.
Okay. That's helpful to Santa, too.
Yeah.
Very much.
Don't want to interrupt him.
Don't want to interrupt him. Mackenzie, thank you very much for your time, and we look forward to future updates on PCI.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.